We're live. Hey everyone.
No.
It's true.
No, this can't be.
They're all listening and watching you right now. They're all angry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
How's it going, everybody? We're just enjoying a hard-earned Earth scoop
Boy oh boy.
and soaking it in.
Oh, that's a nice cocktail.
Yeah.
That's a nice cocktail. I'm gonna see if we can see comments.
Mm.
Oh yeah, we can see some comments.
You know what? I don't like my art being manipulated by third parties. And but you also know that despite my disdain for it, I'm highly susceptible to third-party manipulation.
You really are.
This is a curse.
What do you do about that?
Mainly, I just stare at your laptop, reading comments,
Yeah.
flipping my shit.
I can flip them on. Let's see. We've got Curly and Curvy
Can you
from
actually?
East Tennessee here.
Can you just make them go to text speech so we hear a robot commenting aloud the entire time?
I cannot.
Okay, yeah, that's probably for the sanctity of this live stream. Well, everybody, Huffy is out, and my work is done. I quit. I did it.
These are all the colors of Huffy up here. Check it out. It's insane. We did 10 colors, and the people at the vinyl plant made them all. We had no reason to believe they would accept the challenge that we laid down for them. Most artists, when they've, pulled up at the vinyl plant and issued such a challenge, have only been disappointed. Kings of Leon, most famously, tried to get a record that was, half Jared's face and half Caleb's face, and they were laughed off the property.
I heard, and this is simply rumor, that the Fratellis went to this plant and just asked for a black record. Just black vinyl. And they were like,
No.
get out of here.
No.
Get out of here.
That's the story we've heard.
So, evidence suggests we are scientists are a highly favored product at old vinyl pressery LTD. Those are the guys we use.
Ooh, that's our
More Earth scoop being shot out.
Yeah,
Into
our
the,
Earth
hold on,
scoop.
let me get some of that. Yeah.
Wow, delicious.
It actually comes out at 300 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's gonna wreak havoc on my ice. It's gonna be watered down pretty shortly, but gotta drink it while it's hot, unfortunately. Oh boy. Ooh, it like burns heat-wise, and then my body reacts.
Earth Scoop is a volatile cocktail. It brings, almost every element, at least from an ancient Greek point of view. Earth, wind, and fire. Maybe that's just the band. All contained in this little glass.
Yeah, you have to understand. We are professionals at this. We tested all these cocktails. They seemed fine. We brought them into the office here, 100% Records. And as a celebration, we just made a couple.
I just want to note how really close the color is on the Earth Scoop cocktail to the actual Earth Scoop. Let me get this stupid overlay out of it. I could sense it. I couldn't see it, but I could sense it. Look how close that is.
Looks quite a bit darker on the monitor than it does in real life. Trust us, we nailed it.
Earth Scoop, by the way, the least popular color.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
But especially if you look at this side with the label there, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it's like a nice
Those lines.
marbled pumpernickel.
Yeah. Anybody out there like pumpernickel? Seems you don't. Well, we're pretty psyched. It's been 3 long, cold years without any fresh We Are Scientists albums. And we've been getting complaints from around the globe, mostly from governments, but some folks at home as well.
Yeah. I can't walk down the street in New York City without guys leaning out the window being like, hey, scientists, when you guys making a new one? We gotta get the new scientist record. I'm like, lay off, buddy.
Yeah.
It's out of our hands.
This is when he's wearing a mask. I mean, imagine what it's like during normal times. So this is quite a relief. Today's a relief. Finally, I think our public service is done. We're going to take a little victory lap this week. If you're in the UK, starting tomorrow, we're doing some in-stores for the next 7 days, I guess. Getting all the way up to Leeds, Northways, and then the rest of it's kind of more southabouts, as you say in British English. And then, of course, the Huffy party is going to play out over the next 12 months, reach very nearly every corner of the known world.
What happens 12 months from today? We're just cutting it off? We're done?
We're pulling the product. We want to keep it rare.
We'll see if we get a renewed series.
We want to keep it rare.
Yeah.
We should mention before we go any further with this little dance that after this live stream, we're doing a Q-Jam sort of virtual signing situation for people who can't be at the in-stores, where we can kind of one-on-one sign your album. We have an iPad and an Apple Pencil. And
Don't stop, cut your bragging.
I mean, it's no big deal. We borrowed it from a guy we know. But we'll be able to kind of give you some virtual artwork, and we chat face-to-face for a minute or two. And then we send you packing. If you bought the album off of either of our web stores, our North American store or our British store, you should have received a code in your email. And actually, if you buy from the British store anytime in the next half hour or so, you will still get that code. That's how responsive things are.
Yeah, I don't like to reward dilly-dalliers, but it seems like Q-Jam does.
Is that not true?
Still letting dilly-dally.
Okay, it is.
Okay. Yeah,
it is true.
Yeah, I knew they rewarded dilly-dalliers.
Yeah, it's great. Anyway, we're pretty excited about this new record. We're going to play you a couple songs off of it in the acoustic mode. Obviously, we're missing our very dear accomplice, Keith Karn, who is in New York City. So we're going to do our best to bring a little taste across of what's on this record. Oh yeah, grab the plectrum. Yeah, get that at the ready.
What do you like to play, Chris?
I mean, I love all...
Is there a song you like to play?
Yeah, there is. Shoot. What do you think? You want to try... Are there any requests? You guys want to make
Don't take
a
requests for crying out loud.
I mean, from the new record.
From the batch of songs from the new record that we're prepared to play.
Well, if somebody requests one that we don't know, I won't read it.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. What I meant was any requests, any songs at all, and we'll just see whatever the most people have asked for will be what we...
Let's see. Yeah. Let's see what happens here. No one knows the names of these songs yet. That's how fresh they are in the consciousness of the world. Let's... you want to jump right in with a heavy hitter, our latest single, Sentimental Education?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I've never read a novel half as hard to follow as whatever's written here on your face. My mind's flexible, but my body's amenable, so why don't we just cut to the chase? Imperatives, relative. Not up to your test. If you thought I had a chance, you gotta let me know. It's hard enough to guess, but you got up in your head. You gotta let me know. Nobody said I had to go it alone. I got my sentimental education over the phone. It's hard enough to guess, but you got up in your head. You gotta let me know. Whoa, whoa. Well, there's no shame in apostasy as long as you can tell me what you used to believe. I'll bet your friends on the continent have probably forgotten more
you got in your head, you gotta let me know. Whoa, whoa.
Let me finish this. I gotta get through this.
This is you. You got this. You know this chord. You know this chord. No, no.
Okay.
You're not getting off that easy. No, 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 no. You should. Yes! Woo!
Got tight. Got down to the wire on that one.
Yeah, you caught a case of the yips right at the end there. Does happen at the end of songs sometimes. I don't think comments are coming in. They seem to have been frozen recently, or 5 minutes ago.
Probably by
Hopefully.
government agent.
I think probably the government, and I hate to sound like a conspiracist here, but it seems like the government may have come in and frozen our comments on the live stream. I'm sorry, but sometimes Occam's razor is right. The simplest explanation is the right one. So I'm sure you guys are saying some very cool things and probably asking some great questions. Let's try to imagine. What might they be asking?
I mean, just feel free to yell them aloud in your personal space.
Against your monitor. That's it. Hey, sounds like when I interact with a computer,
Jeez.
little dad humor.
Yeah.
Little dad humor. This is a family program. Interesting tidbit about that last song.
Yeah.
Are we releasing trivia? Is it too early in the album cycle to release some trivia?
Ed? Okay.
It's the right time. That last song
Let's get trivial.
was only dubbed Sentimental Education perhaps moments before the masters had to be finalized.
Yeah.
But it was originally titled
A Coward's Bowels.
A Coward's Bowels. Stern stuff.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there were 4 or 5 verses later on that really explored that theme. They were cut for radio.
That's true. I really want this eagle. Where's our eagle?
Yeah.
There he is. I like that guy. I like that guy.
Yeah, if comments begin working again, please weigh in on what manner of bird that is. I'm not so sure it's an eagle.
Commenters want Bought Myself a Grave. We do have Bought Myself a Grave prepared for you tonight.
Oh, I was going to say they can get it on Huffy.
Oh yeah, it's available now.
Order now, race to a store, and depending on what time it is where you live, buy it or break in and steal Huffy. Leave, 20 local units.
Yeah.
With a note that you took Huffy.
That's right.
You want to try?
Yeah, you want to try Bought Myself a Grave? This is the song that we have prepared least for. Just take it with a grain of LSD if you have some. Last year when I was good. Yeah. Sorry, you gotta nail the beginning. Yeah. Last year when things were good. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Here we go. Yeah. Okay. I know these lyrics.
How about a little ticker?
Yeah, let's take a little dram here.
That'll set your lyrics right.
Mm-hmm. It's easier to access them if I'm in the state in which I wrote them.
A fugue state.
Yeah. Last year when things were good, I went and bought myself a grave. Said that was a morbid thing to do. But when it's done and said, I'm gonna lie down next to Dad. Take comfort, he will spare my time with you. You took everything when you left. Took the sheets from off of the bed. And I know if I've been home, you took the hat right off my head. Everything I own I can't use till I'm dead. And I letter came today when I was on my second ale. Ooh, sounds like you're in an awful desperate place. Though it's not for me to say that you should go to hell. I sure put a smile on my face. You took everything when you left. Turned out every word a nickel ever sound. And I know if I'd been home, you took the hide right off my head. Everything I own, I can't use till I'm dead. Everything I own, I can't use till I'm dead. Thanks, guys. That one's only gonna get better.
Are these just notes from Kat, our manager?
Ooh,
She's
okay.
asking, is it? Oh,
Do I
is it
have?
a
Yeah, I don't
That
know
ain't
why I
no
don't.
toucan.
I don't know why I don't have commenters. So we're getting our comments written out for us on a pad of paper by our manager, Kat.
Yeah.
Some of the questions we're seeing, is it a toucan?
No.
It's not
I
a
can
toucan.
confirm it's not a toucan.
Is it a hipster eagle?
Could be a hipster eagle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Party pelican, I'm liking. Now, it's certainly not any pelican I've ever seen, but maybe there's a guy who came to a pelican party, and so he can be registered as a party pelican.
All right.
A Midwest magpie. You know what? I'm going to say that's a magpie.
Oh, a magpie.
I'm going to say that's a magpie.
Yeah.
Now that I'm hearing that, it's all rushing back. That's a magpie.
It's coming back to you.
And then somebody guessed a very dapper eagle, and that would be a dapper eagle indeed. They're normally a slovenly species, but
yeah,
that would be a great one. But yeah, that's got to be a magpie.
Eagles often prefer berets, which I find to be perhaps the most bourgeois and slovenly of all headwear. A nice cowboy hat, that would really dress up an eagle. Unfortunately, they don't favor them, and thus they always appear almost depressingly ill-dressed.
Somebody, a latecomer, declared it's a penguin. You're a jerk. Get out of here.
It's a penguin.
Hang up your phone now. Is that they're on this by some sort of...
Resign your zoology degree immediately.
Yeah.
It's not a penguin. Let's get rid of that. That thing is just distracting
Yeah,
people.
he's causing a bit of a fuss.
That guy's distracting people. You know what we need?
I don't.
A terrifying spider. Racing around his web with seemingly endless energy and grit.
Yeah, well, what's terrifying about him is his Sisyphean, perpetual task.
Yeah. His refusal
Yeah,
to...
he's not terrifying me, but the idea that I might ever end up like this spider is what's terrifying.
Yeah, a cyclical existence.
Yes.
Instead of one that had an end goal like yours.
What? Wait, what?
I don't know.
Okay.
I was assuming you had a big goal in mind
No.
when you criticized this spider.
I just thought you had a seer's insight into
I do.
Well, so then why are you being coy?
On the podcast?
Fair enough, yeah. Maybe
right here
don't.
in front
This
of our podcast
could be the wrong place
listeners.
to have that
That's
conversation.
crazy. That's crazy.
Guess I'd like to know before they...
Maybe over a nice meal, I'll tell you sometime where your life is headed.
On you?
Yeah. Actually, that is fair considering. Yeah. Yeah. Whew. Oh, so yeah. What about that little note about the spider and the dapper magpie? What is he? A Midwest magpie?
Midwest magpie, yeah.
These are stickers from the Huffy sticker collection. They've been animated, obviously. The stickers themselves do not move, which we have had a lot of concern about. A lot of people have seen the GIFs or the GIFs, as Ed calls them, and they're worried. They don't want moving stickers in their home.
We took great pains. It cost a lot of money. Ed griped the whole time. How are we going to stop these things?
Yeah.
little extra cash.
The stickers do not move. They're traditional stickers. You can stick them on your... Do we have an album cover with some stickers on it? How do I find that? Oh.
Yeah, the reason you didn't see it is they're so perfectly still.
Do we have a sticker sheet?
Yes.
Can we show
For
these...
crying out loud.
Let's show these people a sticker sheet. So here's an example of the kind of thing many of you have already enjoyed at home.
Sorry, let me.
So we've got this record with a big... This is starting to feel like a sales-a-thon here.
Yeah.
But here's the album.
We're just so darn excited about this.
I just want to explain why that spider's up there. Oh yeah. So here's what a blank one looks like. Here's how it comes to
give them
you.
a before and after.
Here's how it comes to you in the mail. Here's how a really uncreative person would decorate theirs. Actually, these are the CD stickers, so they're actually smaller than this. This is a terrible example.
This is a farce.
We pulled out all the stops for our live stream.
Look at these.
But here are the beautiful
these
vinyl.
swollen stickers that you actually get.
Walk it right up to the camera.
Yeah,
Walk it right up.
I'm just afraid the camera can't capture something so big so close.
I'll tell you if it starts to smoke.
Yeah.
No, it looks good. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Whoa! Right on the web. Yeah,
and you'll notice not a single spider traversing that landscape.
That's exactly right. The spider is frozen in time on your sticker sheet, and he's there for you to dispose of as you see fit.
Look, if a spider that were able to move were that close to ice cream, it'd be moving.
Yeah, he'd be moving.
Trust us, these things can't move.
He'd be skipping along real smart. That's about all the selling we're gonna do with that Lobes album.
Chris, word has come in. We're getting a lot of complaints. They'd like the walrus back.
Let me see if I can get him. He's very squirrely. Let me see. You think of walruses as being having high alacrity, but this one, no. Okay, I think I can get him. I've just negotiated with his agent. Mm-hmm. But guys, this comes at some cost. So this will probably be the second to last time that this walrus comes in here and dances.
Well, let's spend that.
There you go. I'm just gonna go
favor
ahead.
now. Yeah.
I'm gonna transfer the funds. Okay, and oh yeah, there he is. Wow, holy shit! Look at him.
He's great. Oh, God.
I do like
magnificent.
This guy. I do like this guy. I do really like it when he comes on the show.
Should we play him a song?
Yeah. What would he like to hear?
I don't know. What's that guy's vibe?
Fault lines?
Whoa. Sure.
Does he ever love hearing fault lines?
I don't know.
This was one of the early singles from the album, but a lot of people
but we
don't
still
know about it.
I was gonna say we still remember it, but that remains to be seen. I mean, we remember that it's a song of ours, not how to perform it.
Yeah.
Yes,
I got it. Oh, easy. This song's easy. This song's so easy right at the beginning.
1, 2, 3, 4. It's unbelievable negotiating these things somehow every little detail seems so key. We can't conceive how we'll eventually perceive so many things that didn't seem to mean nothing at the time, at least. Reveling in lost time, stepping across fault lines. Would help if we could rewind, redraw all these fault lines. The forward-thinking sense of how still hasn't seen it yet, but I'm still waiting through this on my end. Oh, this reconnaissance reminds me I was on it once and maybe sometime soon will be again. Or at least pretend, reveling in lost time, stepping across fault lines. Could help if we could rewind, redraw all these fault what you've done. All this shifting looks good, but it won't get you very far. Stepping across fault lines, with help if we could rewind, redraw all these fault lines, reveling in lost time. Stepping across fault lines, with help if we could rewind, redraw all these fault lines.
That one takes it out of you right at the end. It's got a huge finish.
Easy sailing for so long.
It's deceptive.
That last.
Yeah, deceptive. It seems like a simple squirt of a song. You ever have just like a simple squirt? You have, right?
I'm laughing because
Yeah.
I'm just rifling through all my past simple squirts.
Yeah. It's just, it can seem like the most effortless thing, but what if it finished with a giant uphill climb?
Can you imagine?
Well, I don't have to.
can. Yeah, now, neither do you. You just watch it happen to two very good people.
Pretty nice guys. Try to take care of each other and other people. I don't know. Let's see. We've got some more comments coming in via the scrawling on a piece of paper.
Yeah. Cat's pad. What color is your favorite?
What
well,
color is your
unfortunately,
favorite?
my favorite color is a light beige. Did
Now,
we manage to
From the
Oh,
records.
Oh, gotcha.
You ass.
In this space, dog tongue's looking pretty good.
Dog tongue's looking good. I'm a big seafoam spritz
Oh yeah,
fan.
spritz is looking pretty nice.
Yeah.
We're pretty delighted by Lemon Beach Sunshine's marbling.
It's got
in the real world.
Let's see if the camera can pick this up.
Oh,
It's got a really. It's got an intense sort of marbling. Keith, tell me if that's showing at all.
Yeah, it's showing up.
It's got this.
I mean, I can see it.
beautiful
Yeah, I like it.
Imperfection. It's like when you make simple syrup and you get bacteria in the formula, and there's just little clouds.
Someone is asking, where is Seafoam Spritz cocktail? It's in your mind. It's in the very mind. It's in the the
Collective unconscious. Yeah. That said, there is a video for Seafoam
coming.
Spritz.
It's coming.
Yeah. I think we ended up kind of log jamming our social media schedule because we're a pretty big band. So we couldn't put out all the content we had ready right at the moment. But Seafoam Spritz owners, actually, if you got that little sticker with the QR code, you can see it.
Yeah, they're watching it probably right now instead of this live stream.
They're proud,
which
yeah.
Is a weird,
They're probably selling tickets and showing
choice.
it. Yeah, and you're allowed to show it at your local cinema and charge for it. That's fine. We authorize full commercial use of all of our cocktail videos. For everybody else, that's probably going to drop sometime in the next week or two. We do have a lot of stuff we need to tell you about besides that stupid cocktail.
Yeah, unfortunately, Seafoam Spritz ain't making us any money right now.
Because of the way we licensed it commercially to whoever.
Yeah,
wants.
we're letting anyone broadcast this stuff.
This by the way is not a beer. It's a cherry laser in a beer can.
What do you want to play?
What do you think? I
I
don't know.
don't know.
Any requests on the paper pad?
I'd like to play You Lost Your Shit.
Oh yeah, let's play You Lost Your Shit. I'm gonna make this hand stuff jamming itself into your very body.
I appreciate it.
There we go. I'll leave the spider up though, I think.
Yeah.
Ah, the spider likes...
Yeah, people seem to hate that, so leave that racing around.
Yeah.
Nothing's done here intentionally. I thought you had your defenses ready now. If I come down, yeah, I'll admit it's attention getting. I didn't mean to offend you, but that's how it's rolling out. Let's presume we're all okay here, not consumed with my behavior now. I've stepped in it. It's all been great. You lost your shit. The problem is you lost your shit. Can't believe how this whole thing started. The single teeth and the broken on it now. Just slowing down. If we agree to be open-hearted, that doesn't mean we should both be honest. How's that gonna sound? Let's presume we're all okay here, not consumed with my behavior now. I've stepped in. It's all been great. You lost your shit. The problem is that you lost your shit. Now I've stepped in it. It's all been great. You lost your shit. The problem is that you lost your shit. It's all been great. You lost your shit. The problem is you lost your shit. Spider seems like he's really into this one. Yeah, did he speed up his... Oh,
Yep.
well, like 2 songs with education in the title.
Yeah, well, these seem like two separate questions.
Yeah, sorry.
The spider is really into You've Lost Your Shit. Obviously, Hamburglar's the hugest fan in the world.
Yeah, Spider cannot compete with McDonald's the Hamburglar for...
Copyright pending. We were so surprised when we found out that Hamburglar was a giant fan.
I mean, because we
You've
in
Lost Your
turn
Shit.
are pretty big fan. I mean, we're aware of the Hamburger. I guess that's not the same thing. We're
like his
aware of the
anarchist-
celebrity known as the Hamburger.
We like his anarchist approach to commercialism, especially from within the McDonald's organization, which is a famously cash-grabbing empire that has practically eradicated Western civilization as it once might have been. Hamburglar fights a good fight. And for him to say that he likes You've Lost Your Shit, well, that
It's
means
an
the
honor.
world
It's
to
an
us.
honor.
It means the world to us.
Mr.
Now,
Hamburger. Mr. Hamburger, thank you.
Now, why are there only 2 songs on Huffy with the word education in them? That's a great question, and I've been meaning to ask you that as well.
Those are the limits of my education. I did 2 years at school. Kindergarten, first grade.
That's true.
Those are all. That's all the education I feel
Okay.
qualified to speak on.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Well, it's a harsh, perhaps bracing even answer, but it couldn't be truer. Couldn't be truer.
Thanks.
We probably will have some more songs with the word education in them in the future.
Yeah, we're speaking of log jams, we got about 40 to 45 education related songs.
I wrote
We're just
them all.
doling them out. We're doling them out.
I wrote 40, one for each year of education I got.
Ed flipped out when we first submitted a 7 education song related album. And we were like, Ed, this is our vision. He was like, I don't care about your vision. Too much education in this.
Yeah.
What about a little shit? What about a little shit? And I was like, wait a minute. That gives me an idea.
That reminded us of your song about having lost shit. And that kind of... It went from there to places we hadn't anticipated, and that's the miracle that is Huffy, you guys. Speaking of the miracle that is Huffy, can I get a pair of these sunglasses? Is Huffy your most spiritual album? Kat, will you hand me those sunglasses? Keith, is this our most spiritual album?
I mean, look, I don't know if I believe in God as like a big guy in the sky with a long beard or whatever, but if there is a God, he looks a lot like the Earth Scoop.
The Earth Scoop finals.
Yeah. So in that sense, yes.
You are, it is our
The
most
Earth Scoop is a truly divine product.
True. These are the We Are Scientists sunglasses that we made.
I thought those must have been some Gucci donation as a gift to you.
Yeah.
For the release. I was deeply jealous, but now you're telling me I could buy these on our web store?
Yeah. It's pretty easy. You just log onto the web store using your password and your...
The password?
I don't think you do.
To gain access.
I wanted to make it seem more exclusive than it is. It's not hard at all. You just go on there and swipe your credit card across.
But wait, these are Gucci, right?
They're Balenciaga.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, but they're 10.
At this distance, I can't tell. I'm much too close to
on our site, and they have the We Are Scientists logo instead of the Balenciaga logo, because we figured who gives a fuck about Balenciaga. It just ain't it right now. We Are Scientists is what's happening today, tomorrow, and the day after that. What do you call it? What do you call that?
That's called Education Time. It's one of the education songs that Ed flipped out over and was like, cut it. I hate it. I disrespect you.
Oh. Somebody's asked if we're wearing WAS socks. We actually just saw them for the first time today, and we haven't had time to put them on.
Yeah, I actually slapped a pair on over my shoes, but to be honest, that looked ridiculous.
They're pretty awesome. They're pretty awesome. We are going to be taking many pairs with us when we leave today, not just because we haven't done laundry in a couple weeks, but because it's a darn handsome pair of socks. We've also had a call.
We might end up at a pretty fancy dinner, so we're going to need dress socks.
We did get a call from Chanel, who wants to license the socks as mittens for the winter.
Yeah.
Which we are going to decline because
they're not that's mittens. A good negotiating tactic.
Well, yeah, exactly. We need Chanel to come back with a little more scratch, and I'm not talking about that kind of scratch. I mean free Chanel purses.
Pandemonium is most requested.
Wow, Pandemonium's the most requested song. We literally haven't learned how to play it because we assumed you'd fucking hate it.
Yeah, Ed was freaking out being like, what is this Pandemonium garbage? Can I please get another education song? He actually said, if you'll call it Pandemonium Education, I might accept it. And I was like, we're not, Ed. We're not. We're artists. We're not your little hamburglers.
Hamburglar is an anarchist who does not do the main...
Yeah, I guess we're not like Grimace
Yeah.
You know, the most corrupt
simp.
corporate simp of the
simp.
McDonald's
A
stable.
quisling. He's a quisling of Ronald's. And it's sad what he does. Another quest that at least 2 people made is Contact High, so maybe we'll play that since we do know how to play it. And we'll learn Pandemonium for our in-stores this week.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
That's very exciting that people are jazzed on that song.
Yeah, it's exciting that we get to have some homework. Christ.
Hey, you know, life is
I wanted
fun.
to watch Squid Game. So, did I
Yeah,
get the name right?
Squid Game. I haven't seen it.
Right,
I don't know much about it.
Well, you're not going to now because due to Pandemonium.
Alright, this song is not Pandemonium.
What song did you say we're doing?
Contact High.
Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nothing that I take has the least effect, or at least it hasn't yet. Everything I taste only tastes like my mouth to me. Can I catch a break? Can you please just let me breathe in what you sweat? That's the only way I think I can do anything. Oh, this is my theory. Your views that I like to write, and I'll truly be gratified if you contact. I'll be blue when lights rewind. Somehow you bring me back to life. Contact. I can't say what it is, and the photo is his full-blown enemy by any measurement. This isn't where I'd like to be. Let me tell you this, you're the only source of light that I can see. Just a drop of it, you can make me alive for me. This is getting pretty frightening. Your views that I like to write, and I truly be gratified with your contact. I'll be blue when the lights rewind. Somehow you bring me back to life with your contact. With your contact. Maybe I just wait my turn. Maybe I should take my mind off maybe that's the way this works. Maybe I just made it worse. Maybe I should take my mind off your views that I like to write, and I truly be gratified with your contact. I'll be blue when my mind's rewind. Somehow you bring me back to life with your contact. With your contact. What do we got, Ed? Ed's got a very pressing question coming in from the comments. Where
Oh,
did the
I
name-
assume this was an Ed question.
Oh, yeah, Ed
Finally getting the courage up.
Ed is also desperate to know, where did the name Huffy come from? Huffy, of course, the name of our new album.
Not purely arbitrary.
Yeah, it's not just like, where did the language create Huffy?
Yeah, what's the etymology of Huffy? Is that the question? I don't
think
know.
that might
God,
be the-
that's probably beyond the scope of this thing.
Yeah, but they would have said, where did the word Huffy come from, if that was really what they wanted to know.
Yeah, probably someone that interested in language wouldn't say, where did the name Huffy come from? They meant the word.
Yeah,
You're right.
Because they would know word. Word is the word.
Yeah, they would be able to parse
Yeah.
linguistically the difference between word and name.
Yeah.
Should I talk about that for a while?
Yeah, I mean, we'll do that probably in a separate live stream. So the name Huffy was kind of like, we always spend the last, 112 hours before the title is due, sending each other, rabid texts about what we should name a record. And Huffy was a product of that process, that carefully honed process, which has never failed us. And yeah, I think we were just texting each other crazy names back and forth. It's usually a mixture of stuff we think the other person will laugh at and stuff we think could actually be the title of an album. And Keith sent me Huffy, I think like half as a joke, half as a, this could be the record. And I was like, haha, very funny. Fuck you, dude. We got to turn in a title soon. And then, a couple of minutes later, I was like, that could actually work. We like it because it's a rock and roll record, and Huffy.
That's the huffiest genre there is.
Yeah.
All the greats were huffy little creeps.
Yeah, who are your top? You've done this list, the top huffs in rock and roll history.
I mean, how many do I list?
Who are the top 3 huffs in rock and roll history?
Okay, I'm gonna say Liam Gallagher's pretty huffy.
Liam
That's
Gallagher.
a huffy character.
Very huffy. Yeah.
Pretty huffy character.
Has he had a famous, like a specific incidence of huff?
Yeah.
That
1994 through 2011.
Okay. Yeah.
Was like his famous huff.
Yeah. Right.
Situation.
His manhood. Yeah. Okay. Number 2.
Now is Madonna? Would you consider Madonna rock and roll?
Madonna.
She just pop.
No, I mean she counts as rock and
She'd
roll.
be pretty huffy.
Jelly Bean Benitez.
She's less huffy
was
than
very,
Liam.
Not as huffy as Liam. Yeah.
Huffy's Liam's. Maybe she's number 3. Number 1 huffy is Morrissey. He's the huffiest.
Morrissey. Yeah.
And that's outside. I mean, outside of rock and roll, Morrissey I think might just be our huffiest.
The huffiest
thing.
person.
I one time saw a fox caught in a bear trap. And it seemed almost as huffy as Morrissey. As close.
Not quite, but nearly.
Oh, right.
Getting another question from the comments. Etymology is a big word for someone with a first grade education.
Well, I learned it because Ed has a big back tattoo that says etymology.
Yeah.
And I was like, Ed, what does that mean? But his is spelled ED dash.
Right. Which is also, incidentally, how you think it's spelled.
Yeah,
How you assume it's spelled.
I have to assume with my education level. But yeah, that's how I learned the word. I got pretty interested. I kept on being like, Ed, talk to me about this. And he just kept on turning his back to me and making making the alligator tattoo he has under it.
He can
right
make it
menacingly.
Yeah, it can be pretty scary.
Yeah, I backed off pretty fast.
Yeah. We probably get time for one last song, and then it's 7:51.
Okay.
Yep. Oh, from the comments, the time is 7:50.
Yes,
so that was about a minute ago, I think.
What do we do?
We've got maybe Handshake Agreement or what's the disco burner? I cut my own hair.
I think Handshake Agreement's probably an acoustic guy, right?
Handshake Agreement. And then we've got this Q Jam thing happening. If you've got your code, you know more than we do.
Though I did somehow misplace my cape out.
Oh, is this it?
That's not it.
Oh, these are
Oh, there it is.
sunglasses.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I guess I'll wear these. If he's got that, then I'll wear these. Oh, this song is like.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. This must be nice, just what you wanted. Eating alive, we got that in common. Cognizant of unconscious thread, so it all off. That's what I do best. Respectful dissent, a cutting glass comment. You know what I said. That's not what I meant. Taking what's mine, rightfully owed. Nobody minds, nobody knows. We walk through this disaster, maybe now I'm better. Oh, I thought that we would pass this somehow, still catching. Oh, well, it's best not to lie, but you can't really mean this, so let's not rely on a handshake agreement. Means don't want it, starts to seem funny. Trust all your friends, just not with my money. Capital gains start to mean less. You lost the whole game. Who got the assist? Respectful dissent, cutting glass comment. You know what I said. That's not what I meant. Take as a sign what's rightfully shown. Nobody minds, nobody knows. We walk through this disaster, maybe now I'm better. Oh, I thought that we would pass this somehow, still catching. Oh, well, it's best not to lie, but you can't really mean this, so let's not rely on a handshake agreement. So much for your etiquette. You take exception, but you're trying to be nice. That won't get you anywhere. This latest lesson really opened up my eyes. So much for your etiquette. Yeah, I can tell you were just trying to be nice. That won't get you anywhere. This latest lesson really opened up my eyes. We walked through this disaster, maybe now I'm better. Oh, I thought that we would pass it somehow, so catching. Oh, well, it's best not to lie, but you can't really mean this, so let's not rely on a handshake agreement. It's best not to lie, but you can't really mean this, so let's not rely on a handshake agreement.
Yeah.
Get that capo out of my face.
Get that cape out of here. Get these sunglasses off my face.
Any notes?
Oh yeah, Ed's scribbling furiously. It seems we may have incurred a fine with the government or McDonald's. Oh, tell them to email help@qjam.com if you don't have a code, and we will sort it out. So if you've pre-purchased the album or purchased it outright today on any of our stores, the North American store or the UK store, and you should have received an email with a code to get into this QJam consortium.
Hey Chris, before we sign off, can we slap the walrus back on there?
That is fair. We did pay for a second appearance by the walrus. I've already wired the money.
I want my money's worth.
So there he is.
There's a boy.
God. He's so... I like to pat him on the...
Yeah.
I pat him on the head.
Good guy. Good guy. Yeah, he seems to enjoy that.
He does
He's
like.
Actually, he's getting out of control.
He likes a snuggle, but yeah.
Why don't we cut this? This walrus probably needs to
Get him out of here. He's got to go to bed. It's very late for walruses. We're gonna do this virtual signing thing here now with you, Q Jam folks, in a moment or two. To everybody else, thank you for showing up to our virtual in-store, to our internet takeover. You can now continue searching for other things on the internet.
Why not see what Tom Holland's up to?
Check out Tom Holland. He's got a very suspicious past. We will be playing in stores across the UK starting tomorrow, ending on Friday of the coming week. Mm-hmm. We're then going to be playing some real shows in the UK in November and December. And next spring, we're bringing our little act to places like Germany, France, America, Australia. No, not Australia yet. We don't have that in the. But Austria.
Yeah, Austria's pretty
Austria
quick.
counts.
Almost the same thing.
Yeah. Thanks, you guys. Please check out Huffy if you haven't already. That would be insane that you would be here listening to this. But maybe there's one or two of you. And if you have checked it out, we appreciate it.
Actually, if any of you have learned about We Are Scientists from this live stream, just mention it in the comments. That's just interesting demographic information.
Just raise your hand. Yeah. We'd like to know about that.
Oh, raise your hand in your bedroom. Yeah, and we'll clock that.
We do scan you from your webcam. We are able to see if you raise your hand at home. See you guys soon.
Bye.
How do I kill it?
Yeah, anyway, what I was saying about the...
How do I kill the fucking signal?